Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Before I get into the topic that I want to talk to you about today, the marketing topic, I just want to acknowledge that in our area, we had a police officer shot and killed last night, and I just want to send my thoughts and prayers out to her family. It is such a tremendous loss, and I just thank all of the first responders and people, military people that really put their safety on the line every single day to protect people and property. And I am still blown away by all of it. So I just wanted to take a minute to send those thoughts out there. So for the topic of the day now, I wanted to bring to you today the simplest reason that potential customers for your business become paying customers. And before I get into that, I just wanted to say that you haven't seen us in a couple weeks live because we are really busy getting the next round of our course and coaching system out in Marketing Simplified. And as you know, if you've been following, it's a comprehensive program that teaches you how to create an online marketing program for your business. So we're really busy with that, and just in a few weeks it will be coming out. So I will keep you posted on that. But one thing that I really like, and there's many things, but one thing that I really like about the program is in the beginning, I've put in things, I coach you through how to set a goal and create content and ultimately an offer that makes everything else, all the marketing tools and online marketing technology that you use to amplify that offer easy. Because if you have your offer optimized, then you should, in marketing, be able to get to the point where you sell with ease. And that's really the goal of marketing, right? We all want to sell with ease. And with great marketing, you don't have to worry so much about sales. And when I teach marketing concepts, I always like to boil things down to the simplest level that I can. And so one thing that I start with, and I'm going to give you a little sneak preview of one of the things that I teach in my course and coaching system is, what is it that truly makes us feel urgently like we need to buy something? So I'm going to give you that reason, and I'm also going to give you a little preview. So I'm going to do something at the end of this video that might make you completely laugh at me, but hopefully help you to remember what I'm about to explain to you today. So first, I want to explain to you what extrinsic reasons are. Okay, looks like you can all see that. So extrinsic reasons are reasons that we do things to usually avoid something bad. So let's think, for example, about how we make a decision when we go to purchase a car. So right now, I may turn in my car early and get a different kind of vehicle. The vehicle that I currently drive is a Chevy Tahoe, and I bought it because I love it for many reasons. I like the cargo space. I like the video in the back for the kids. It does drive pretty nice and everything, but around town on a daily basis, it is just such a big car. And so I'm just not feeling comfortable in it. And so I'm starting to think, for the first time ever, should I trade in a car early? What should I do? And so car purchasing has been on my mind quite a bit lately. And so it really is a perfect way to think about this concept that I'm about to explain to you, which are extrinsic versus intrinsic, just which we use to really make our purchase, and then what makes up those reasons. So let's go back now that I gave you a little more background to extrinsic reasons. So an extrinsic reason, as I mentioned, is something that we do to avoid something bad, or let's say a punishment, right? And so as far as purchasing cars, an extrinsic reason would be we want to purchase a car with the best safety features possible, right? Because we want to avoid getting in an accident and a bad situation, getting injured or worse. And so safety features would be an extrinsic reason. And so you can think of, based on that, of course, there are other extrinsic reasons we would buy a car as well. Maybe fuel economy, those kinds of practical things that in the case of fuel economy would save you money on gas would also reduce your carbon footprint, things like that. These are all extrinsic reasons. We do things to avoid something bad. We also do things that, so it means, in other words, we're motivated extrinsically by things on the outside, right? We don't want to get into an accident. We don't want to pollute the environment. We don't want to waste a lot of money on gas. Then we all have intrinsic reasons that we make purchases, and intrinsic reasons are why we really buy. So intrinsic reasons are based on reasons we do things to bring happiness to our lives or to improve our situations. So instead of avoiding something bad, we're gaining something good. And that's why our ultimate decision to make a conversion, whether it be to donate to a nonprofit or to make a product purchase or to vote for a certain candidate, whatever your conversion is, that end action you want your customer to make, it's based on the feeling they get. So maybe they voted for someone that they think will make a difference, or maybe they've donated to an organization that makes them feel good because they know they're helping, or they bought a product because it makes their life better in some way. It solves a key problem. But intrinsic reasons for purchase oftentimes are based on those secret thoughts, right? So let's take donating to nonprofits as an example. So a secret thought behind that may be that really good feeling you get to help, or that recognition you get when you donate. But your extrinsic reason might be you want to avoid something bad happening to the people they serve by helping the nonprofit help those people. These are both reasons that come together why people make a purchase, but that final push, usually in marketing, mostly 100% of the time, comes from those intrinsic reasons. What is it inside that makes people really need to make a decision to make that conversion? And so, well, surveys and focus groups, and I've touched on this before on the blog, but while surveys and focus groups serve a purpose in marketing, it makes information very general, and usually it's very good at finding those extrinsic reasons why people buy. Intrinsic reasons require digging a little deeper. And so I teach a systematic, very personalized process for getting to the intrinsic reasons so that you can create content to get conversions from your ideal customer. And one thing that happens in your selling process when you focus on intrinsic reasons, and when you learn the secret thoughts that drive those intrinsic reasons, is you're able to change your content in a strategic way. So let's go back to car purchasing. It takes a long time to make a high-end purchase compared to a lower-end purchase. And reasons for that are pretty obvious, right? The more money we're spending, the more time we want to research and think through. Now, when you give people information to consume, people are going to consume that information until they have no more information to consume. They're going to continue to use it to try and make a very hard decision. And usually that information, when we shop for cars, is mainly based, all the specs, all the features, things like that, it's mainly based on extrinsic reasons. And so the purchasing process becomes longer because we have the opportunity to go read about all these safety features and the fuel economy and all that. But you'll find what usually leads websites of car companies is the feeling people get when they drive the car. And so that's top of mind, and people have already kind of decided before they start their car research, but it takes a while because people have a lot of information to go through. So if you can get someone to the point of purchase sooner by cutting some of that information, and instead of focusing on the features, really focus on the benefits or the transformation, then you're feeding into those intrinsic reasons, okay? So maybe we want to purchase a car because it makes us just feel really awesome or really cool. So again, that's an intrinsic reason, and it's based on secret thoughts, okay? And that, again, ultimately is what gets us our conversion. So now, here's the goofy part. Usually people only hear me sing in the shower or maybe my husband and kids. It's not something I do often, but singing helps us to remember things, and it helps to drive a point home. So here goes. I'm going to sing you a little jingle that you may have heard, a little song, I should say, and you will forever remember how to sell based on intrinsic reasons and secret thoughts. So here goes. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? So there you go. So again, that song has nothing to do with safety features, nothing to do with fuel economy, nothing to do with extrinsic reasons. So what I want you to take away today is to base all of your content and ultimately your offer on intrinsic reasons and the secret thoughts that make up those intrinsic reasons. All right. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next time.